So I travel internationally like 5 to 10 times a year. And over the years, I've made a lot of mistakes. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what those mistakes are and how I fix them. Let's start with mistake number 1, checking a bag. Now I know that some of you may have heard this advice before, but I think for business travelers, there's really a lot more to be gained than what people typically talk about. For instance, in one bag travel, you often hear people say, hey, you can cut baggage fees, save costs, stick it to the airlines. But for business travel, like, I don't know, that's not always a priority for us. But what is a priority, or what should be, is saving time. Because what's gonna happen is A, when you check into your flight, you're gonna have to line up to actually check in your bag. And then when you get to your destination, you gotta wait for God knows how long until the airline puts your bag on the carousel or potentially even loses it. And like on my last trip to Vietnam, I literally got off my flight and I was getting in a taxi and I looked back and I could see people from my flight still waiting in line at the carousel. And I realized like, I'm gonna get halfway to my hotel before that carousel even starts moving. Remember, time is your most precious resource. Save it every opportunity you get. All right, mistake number 2, this one's important. I call it the just in case trap. And this is the silent killer because I find a lot of times that I didn't always pack for the trip. I packed for imaginary scenarios. What if I need a second outfit for the day? What if I go to a 5-star restaurant for dinner? What if I need a full mobile desk setup to get some work done? Let me break this into 2 different categories. First up, for apparel, one thing that's helped me in the past is just doing the 5-4-3-2-1 rule. It's 5 underwear, 4 socks, 3 shirts, 2 pants and or shorts, and 1 outer layer. I almost said a partridge in a pear tree. It's a Christmas song. By doing the 5-4-3-2-1 system, it just allows you to kind of keep track of what you're packing and to keep yourself honest. The fact like, do you really need more than 2 pairs of pants? We're typically doing 3 to 5 day trips. 2 pairs of pants and or shorts is usually plenty. But now let's talk about tech, because for me, when I first started doing a lot of business trips, I was like, I need to be decked out with all my top travel tech gear. I had my espresso travel portable monitor, Logitech Bluetooth keyboard, MX3 mouse, a mouse pad, and I will die on this hill that all you need for your business trip, the laptop, and a pair of over-the-ear headphones. And then if you're getting real cute with it, you can bring a portable mouse. But like, that's it. And I'd say it's even worth considering like downgrading your laptop, or at least downgrading the size of your laptop. Now, mistake number 3 is something that is very near and dear to my heart that I've never really talked about before. And that is avoiding the mistake of packing 2 separate wardrobes. Because reason being, a lot of business travelers pack like they're taking 2 different trips. One for meetings and one for sightseeing. That's how bags get heavy. So over the years, I've gotten really obsessive over finding the right business casual clothes. And this business casual aesthetic allows you to A, look fly, but B, you can cut down on the amount of clothes that you bring because everything serves multiple purposes. And I wrote down some of my top brands. Cuts, it's the only brand that I wear for shirts. Their jogger pants are great too. Mark Weldon for button downs, but you're gonna have to get them tailored locally to get the perfect fit. Unbound Merino for pants and hoodies if you like a tighter, cleaner fit. And if you find yourself in Japan, definitely try and find something from Takeo Kikuchi. They absolutely nail like that modern, semi-casual business professional aesthetic. All of these brands are basically a cheat code to keep you looking fresh at your business meeting and never needing a second pair of clothes to sightsee. And as you can tell, like I said, I'm a little passionate about this topic, so if you guys want me to make a full video about business, casual, apparel, clothes, all that jazz, let me know in the comments below. Next up on this list, often overlooked, space mismanagement. And this is gonna really help with one important thing, speed. Not the drug, not the Keanu Reeves movie, but the force of motion you are moving at. And the way that you properly manage all of your stuff, most importantly your apparel, is with packing cubes. Let me tell you what I mean with a quick story. A couple weeks ago, my wife and I were in Japan, and we forgot that we had a tour the next morning and we woke up a little bit late. Now, me from like 4 years ago would have had clothes all over the place and hung up over here and in that dusty drawer there, and I would have been, shuffling around trying to get everything organized, but new Aaron had everything in perfectly organized packing cubes. So all I had to do was zip each one up, put them in my backpack, good to go. I cannot emphasize this enough. Packing cubes really help decrease your mental load because you're not panicking trying to find what you put where. Pro tip, I like to do 1 packing cube for my socks and underwear, and then the other packing cube can fit all my shirts and pants. Last mistake, and one that I only recently discovered, is not using a 1.5 bag travel system. So, what does this mean? Let me tell you, 1.5 travel bagging is just taking over right now. And the essence is quite simple. Backpack on your back, and then sling on the front. And then it's like your backpack just becomes your cargo, and the sling is like your personal assistant. You're not overpacking the sling. I'm just talking the bare essentials, right? Phone, wallet, passport, boarding pass. That's it, like call it a day. And then when you actually get on your flight, the main bag, it goes overhead, and you got your sling right here. Everything you need is half a second away at all times. And I'll be honest, I don't think you need to 1.5 bag travel if you're going super minimal. Like if you're on a 25 liter backpack, it's easy to swing your bag around and quickly grab what you need. But if you're at like 30 liters or more, those travel bags, dude, they're big. Swinging it around to fiddle around and try and figure out where you put your passport, and everything's so tight and difficult to access, it's a nightmare. 1.5 bag travel is just a freaking game changer. Efficient packing isn't about being minimalist just for the sake of being minimalist. It's about removing friction so you can stay sharp and focused on your journey ahead. But here at Apparrel, we don't just talk the talk, we also walk the walk. So if you want to actually see what a business trip is like with our gear, 1.5 bag traveling with the Apparrel Levo backpack and the Sitta Sling, just watch either of these videos here. We can actually see me going from Hong Kong to Vietnam and showing you every single feature in travel mode. Thank you for being here. I'm Aaron, this is Apparrel, and we'll catch you guys next time.